Hello, and we welcome you to Ventura College Women's Volleyball here on the VC Sports Network and SoCalCollegeSports.com. And tonight, the undefeated Pirates take to the court to start their conference schedule, taking on longtime rival Moorpark College, who comes in with a record of 6-2. Jeff Stoinoff, Mike Cepeda with you from Ventura. And Michael, good place to start. A lot of familiarity between these two teams. Tied for first a season ago with identical 18-7 records. They're both off to good starts this year, but the Pirates in particular, caution flammable to get things going. A 12-0 start to this season, and they are looking ahead to big things.
Ventura College Pirate volleyball, not something you hear a lot of in the realm of the 3C2A, but make no mistake about it, they are a threat this year. Number 2 in the state, number 1 in the South, and a big test here tonight versus Moorpark, one of their rivals, and should have a good one here tonight. Yeah,
Moorpark comes in number 11, so this is a challenge with a record of 6-2. But the Pirates themselves have already been challenged this season. This is not a cupcake schedule that's seen them go to 12-0. 4 ranked teams in the South have already fallen to the Pirates this season. Pasadena City College, San Diego Mesa, Orange Coast, College of the Canyons, all ranked in the top 20 in the state. Ventura 4-0 against those teams, taking 12 of 14 sets. So they have been about as good as you can be so far this season, but they'll get another test here tonight. We'll step away, come back, get you ready. We're getting set to get this underway. It's Ventura and Moorpark here on the VC Sports Network. Pirates away from the start. Set number 1, Moorpark and Ventura here on the VC Sports Network. Game 1, Moorpark in the white jerseys. We'll work it from left to right. The Pirates in the home black jerseys. We'll work it from right to left. Starting lineups for Moorpark. Brooke Bunker, the setter. Larissa Dukoski, the libero. Middle hitter, Valentina Garza. Ryan Gaglio, the middle hitter. And outside hitters, Tyler Mobley, Brooke McFadden, and Cash Olswang. Meanwhile, for Ventura, Nevada Knowles starts as the setter. Autumn Rogelio, the libero. Middle hitters, Brianna Morrison, Katie Mulville, and outside, Kayla Murdoch, Avery Carter, and Kylie Ibbotson. The Pirates will serve first, and it will be Avery Carter. She's a sophomore out of Ventura. We are set to go. Pirates undefeated on the season, looking to keep it going under 10th-year head coach Brad Lyons. Knowles with the dig, the bump set. They'll have to go from about 10 feet back. Raiders back on the attack, and first foul, and the point will go to Ventura. So Carter continues on serve. That was Olswang looking on the set. Now some trouble on the pass. That one dip low for Tyler Mobley. And the misfire on the pass, and the Pirates with a quick start. 2-0. These two teams split their two meetings a season ago and finished with identical records of 18-7. And the similarities only start there in these two programs that vied all season long. And the turnover will give it back as Olswang with the kill kits. The Raiders on the board. Both teams advanced to the second round in the tournament, but fell one round shy of making it to the championships a season ago. So both these teams come in looking to improve on their performance last year. The serve into the net. The Pirates go back up 3-1 on the serve by Bunker. And that will bring the serve to Autumn Rogelio Moreno. And Rogelio ready. Float serve. Handled by Dukoski. And off the block and out of play. Moorpark back within one. On the kill by McFadden. And that serve just on the back line and good. So Olswang with the ace pulls the Raiders even at 3. Murdoch with trouble on the pass. And again from about 10 feet back and catching the top of the tape, that's Ibbotson. And the Raiders grab their first lead at 4-3. Again going after Murdoch. And they'll have to set from the back row. Back to Murdoch, who finds the inside of the line. And the game tied at 4. And we'll talk a lot about Kayla Murdoch here tonight. What a find for the Pirates. Murdoch, who comes in 6'2", with a vertical that allows her to touch 10-3, Michael. And the word I got from Brad Lyons is, even at the D1 level, they're looking for the ability to touch 10 feet. That's the kind of athletic ability that Murdoch, as they go back to her, sent back over. What a job laying out, and the Raiders keep it alive as Bunker digs it out. But Murdoch able to finish it off and give the Pirates a 5-4 lead.
One heck of an effort there.
Yeah, watch Bunker in the back after, well, I should say this was the tail end, and they find Murdoch, and you see the vertical combined with the height, and her efficiency just long on the serve by Amelie Zubia, who has come in and getting back to Murdoch. She was a great find for the Pirates, despite her obvious ability. Hadn't played club volleyball for the last couple of years, so she was really flying under the radar. Zubia able to keep it alive. Carter from the back row. Gaglio And this time it's Rogelio who lays out to try and keep it alive.
One heck of an effort.
But getting back to Murdoch, really flying under the radar, having not been involved in club volleyball for the last couple of years. And Brad Lyons saw an opportunity and reached down. Kayla Murdoch, amenable to the idea of coming to Ventura, and she's been very happy here. In fact, despite the obvious ability that she has and the certainty with which she's going to be moving on to the next level right now, at least according to Brad Lyons, she's talking about coming back and playing here next year. Looking for the back line, and just long, the Raiders inch back out in front, 7-6. Just underway in set number 1. Well, you think it's a fine to get her for 1 year. How about if they can get her for 2? We'll see if that remains the decision. She's going to have a lot of options right away. Knowles off the block. Raiders back on the attack. Mobley sends it back over. Too strong from Rogelio, and the one-timer from Mobley finds the floor. The Raiders push the lead to 8-6. Little trouble for Rogelio. Trying to pass. And Mobley with the alert play. Murdoch with the bump, and now it's Zubia with a little trouble on the set. So the double touch gives it to the Raiders. And the Raiders move out to their largest lead at 9-6. Again, they're looking for Murdoch. Carter plays it over the block, but the Raiders are there. They'll go back to Mobley, who tries to dink. Looking for Knowles. And the point going to go to Ventura. Mike, that looked like a call. I don't know.
I want to say somebody on the net there.
Yeah. Perhaps on the block. Interesting to watch Amelie Zubia come onto the floor. Zubia was the setter for this team. She's been here for 3 years, but some trouble with her eligibility a year ago, and she missed some time at the start of the season, and Nevada Knowles made the move to set her. And then Zubia came back as Mobley looks to take something off and does get that one down to make it 10-7. But it's really turned out to be a boon for the Pirates as Zubia has returned to the fold. And Knowles is so versatile that she can work as a setter, but also a tremendous hitter for this team as well. They can bring on Zubia, move Knowles to the outside, and have her do some hitting as well. So it's really been a boon for the Pirates.
Allows your team to be a little bit more dynamic. You can run a little bit more transition also from the 5-1 or a 6-2. Just a lot of different looks you can throw to towards your opponents. That one goes long. Yeah,
from the back row, McFadden too much on it. The Pirates within 2 at 10-8. Well, the Pirates have not faced any adversity really at all this season. In the 12 wins, they have not even faced a 5th set. Knowles with the hard serve. Mobley able to get the pass, blocked at the point. The one-timer back over the Raiders, going to go back on the attack. Back set. And that was Gaglio on the slide, but the Pirates are back on the attack. One-timer. Dukoski keeping it alive. Olswang. Knowles tried the setter dump. Carter. Just long. 11-8. Well, it's really critical for the Raiders to get off to the fast start here tonight, not just for confidence, but also the Pirates have a little bit deeper bench. And thus far, looking at the Raiders' numbers on the season, they have been more reliant on that top 7 or 8 in the rotation. So the longer it goes, you would think the better for the Pirates. But the Raiders are off to a quick start and push the lead to 12-8.
I wonder how close Coach Lyons is to calling the timeout. His team's a little in disarray. This is a big matchup game, maybe some early butterflies from the Pirates.
Rogelio has to go down and get it. Carter on the run, and that one handcuffed Gaglio. Opportunity missed for the Raiders with a 4-point lead, and they had the Pirates out of system. But Gaglio can't find the handle, and the Pirates get it back trailing by 3. Carter will serve. Floater.
Great serve.
Dipping down low. McFadden does dig it out. Nice dig by Rogelio. Looking for Murdoch just inside the line. Well, Mike, we could talk about leaping ability. We could talk about height. But the hitting from Murdoch leaps out at you as well. That's 2 times that she's painted the line here in the first set.
She's got height. She's got a vert. and she's got a cannon.
Well, I'm no scout, but seems like those things would matter. Carter goes back to the serve.
She went to the knuckler. Watch this.
Dips in front of McFadden again. That's a tough serve to read.
Look at this one just drop off the table, and everybody caught by surprise.
12-11. Pirates back within 1. Carter, floater again. McFadden on the pass. Looking for Garza in the middle, and she finds the line. That'll get it back for the Raiders. Back out in front, 13-11. Brooke Bunker will serve. Bunker, a sophomore out of Simi Valley. Soft serve, and Murdoch moving forward. Gets it. Ibbotson off the block. Kylie Ibbotson, another Moorpark native. Interesting, like Kayla Murdoch. And Brad Lyons was very upfront, saying that's not something he really likes to do. He likes to try and recruit from the area here in Ventura. Not big on doing a lot of traveling or trying to go to neighboring areas, but these two opportunities presented itself and took advantage to get Ibbotson and Murdoch into the program this year. 14-12. Olswang will serve. Murdoch with another good pass. They work the middle this time with, with Morrison, Brianna Morrison. And one of the real strengths of the Pirates this season has been their attack in the middle. Well, the real strength has been the attack percentage overall. But the middle hitters this season for Ventura have a hitting percentage of .372 as a unit. Yep. Absolutely. And the other part of that, when we were talking with Brad Lyons, is that one dips in front of Murdoch, keeps it alive. What a job by Zubia. To the far side, Mobley. Rogelio with another great dig, and Knowles fires it wide. Yeah, that's Zubia laying out. The Pirates battle, but the Raiders keep it together and push the lead back to 3 at 16-13. Short again, and the Pirates don't get an attack. Instead, it's the Raiders who can go after it just long. Bunker tried to lob for the corner. 16-14. No team has led by more than 3. Just to finish off the point from before about the success with the middle hitting, Brad Lyons talks a lot about the strength at setter with Knowles and Zubia, and their ability to read and know when to go to the middle has been instrumental in their success. Back set. McFadden. Pirates will have to bump it over. Raiders with another attack. They'll try the middle this time. Gaglio off of Zubia. Yeah, Murdoch on the back row bought him another chance, but the Raiders take advantage, and Gaglio gets the kill. 17-14. The Raiders back out in front by 3 with McFadden to serve. Murdoch sends it over on the pass, so free chance on the slide. Gaglio, but Murdoch digs it out. From the back row, it's Olswang. 18-14, and the Pirates will take a timeout. Brad Lyons wants to talk it over. We're in set number 1. Moorpark on top, 18-14 on the VC Sports Network. well, a rare timeout for the Pirates this season. And Brad Lyons talked about that and how poised this team is and what a tight unit they really are throughout this season. But this is a tough assignment against the longtime rival. And Brad Lyons wants to settle things down late in this first set, trailing by 4. It's an 18-14 lead for Moorpark with McFadden getting ready to serve. Brooke McFadden, 5'10 freshman out of Newberry Park High. Floats it over, and again, all of the serves in this first set, they're really looking to Murdoch. They try to go to Carter, but the block for the Raiders pushes the lead to 19-14. The 5-point lead is their largest.
That's great penetration, and block is there. Moorpark with all the answers here in set 1.
You know, Mike, I wonder, as again they serve to Murdoch, if that is not so much a statement about trying to go after Murdoch on the pass as much as trying to take Murdoch out of the system as an attacker, even from the back row. One-timer from Knowles.
Well, a lot of times you're going to see the best hitter be the focal point of the passing, as you see Nevada crush one over. It's obviously to make her work, make her move, get her out of rhythm. And Moorpark has executed that game plan to perfection here in set 1.
4-point lead, joust ball. And it's Gaglio trying to keep it alive. The Pirates going to pick up a point. They're back within 3 at 19-16.
Yeah, short margin for error here. Pirates starting to get some momentum late in set 1, down by 3.
Jocelyn Montoya, freshman libero from Oxnard, on to serve. McFadden, and they'll look for Gaglio on the slide, kept alive by Murdoch, sent over by Knowles. Bunker will try the other side with Mobley. Murdoch with the pass. Zubia tries to set her dump. From the back row, Olswang. Another Pirate dig, 50-50 ball and net contact. That's a tough one for the Pirates. Trailing by 3, want to keep the run going. But the net contact, Raiders back out in front by 4 as Mobley will ready the serve. Trouble on the pass once again, and it's Murdoch from the back row.
That's a big-time swing from the back row, out of system. And a little redemption from the pass, just barely over the tape and down for the score.
Caleb Murdoch, 4th in the state in kills per set, 2nd in hitting percentage. And apparently she can do it from the front row or the back row. Knowles on the serve. Olswang has that one sent back.
And the roof.
Ibbotson with a little help from Mulville. Pirates back within 2 at 20-18.
And we have a timeout from Moorpark, and it's well-timed. You can ill afford the Pirates getting into momentum at this point, trying to steal set 1, Moorpark, but the Pirates coming on strong.
To 18, Moorpark with the lead in set number 1 as Adam Black takes a timeout. For Moorpark, Knowles will serve. And talking about Nevada Knowles, in about a 5-minute conversation with Brad Lyons, he related the story that Ned Brzezik, the longtime basketball coach, said after watching Nevada Knowles that she was the best athlete he had ever seen at Ventura College.
Wow. That's saying a lot.
Right? I mean, Ned Brzezik has been here for a little while. Olswang. Murdoch tries to keep it alive, but it's into the crowd. 21-18. And then Brad Lyons, in talking about Nevada Knowles, said that she was the best all-around player that he had seen since he had been here at VC in 10 years. So needless to say, she is getting some looks primarily right now. It's Cal State University, Northridge, and Portland State, but a number of schools have been in contact. The dink is sent back over, but wide by Carter. Big point for the Raiders, who are really creeping in now, 22-18. They're 3 points away from set number 1. Ryan Gaglio will serve. Rogelio with the pass. And this time on the slide, it's Mulville off of Gaglio. Straight up the line, and
let's call it Chester.
That is the first time that the Pirates have run that play at all for anybody, and it's one of Mulville's first attacks. And the Raiders didn't look like they were ready for it, 22-19. Well executed by the Pirates, but the Raiders still with the 3-point lead. Olswang going cross court.
Great response.
23-19. Now the Raiders 2 points away. Brooke Bunker will serve. Floater from Bunker, and Knowles will have to set from the back row. Murdoch fires it long.
No touch.
24-19. Again, the Pirates, Mike, you alluded to it moments ago, and I think it's true. Really, in this first set, the big adjustment is they've been out of system entirely too much. A lot of trouble with passes on the serve, but also with digs on the attack.
Well, as good as Murdoch's been hitting the ball, her passing has been a little suspect in the set one. One of the reasons why they find themselves down set point. She's been terrific at the net, but the problem is getting her to the net. The passing game just has to be better. And credit to Moorpark. They're going right after her. Again, a player that's not played club in 2 years. Passing might be a little off. They're exactly right, and I expect Murdoch to be better and to maybe have Coach Lyons maybe shift the game plan, hide her a little bit more so in the passing game and the attack for Moorpark.
Yeah, he has the utmost confidence, but it's true, and I think you make a good point there about the limited play in club, and it's going to have an impact. She is also one of many players on this team that's been playing a lot of beach volleyball as well. And obviously I know that's a different kind of set as well for these players as they play, transitioning really to both. 24-19. And the Raiders trying to finish off set number 1. Bunker will serve. Bunker has served a couple of times in this first set. Everyone's been short. Let's see if there's an adjustment. That puts a little more on it to the back row. Rogelio with a good pass. Back set, Mulville. Mulville, a hitting percentage of .397 coming in with 66 kills. And she's had a couple here in this first set. And that attack in the middle continues to be a real strength for the Pirates. Bunker with the quick set. And Garza finishes it off the block. And the Raiders take set number 1. We will step aside, rejoin you for the second set. Raiders with the 1-0 lead here on the VC Sports Network and SoCalCollegeSports.com. Well, Mike, that is just the second set that the Pirates have lost at home all season long. They had been 7-0, winning 21 of 22 sets on the season here at Ventura. So that's a wake-up call as the Raiders came out and played a very clean, solid first set and take it 25-20.
I think both teams a little sloppy at times. I think the Pirates a little bit more sloppy. And, I think the Raiders better at executing their game plan. Really, the game plan for the Pirates is going to be getting Nevada Knowles, getting Murdoch involved, getting them to the net. But they were unable to do that, and a lot of that had to do with the serve and pass game from the Raiders.
Well, we don't have the luxury of live stats here tonight, but I will say this. The Pirates on the season are second in the state in hitting percentage as a team at .326. They have also been outstanding defensively with opponents hitting at just .079. Those numbers did not hold up in set number one. I'm willing to say that right now. The Raiders were able to flip the script.
Way to go out on a limb.
Yeah, that's that's what I like to do. Very risk-oriented guy.
Now let's see what kind of adjustments Coach Lyons is going to make here in set number two. You can expect some.
And you see Autumn Rogelio out there pumping up her team, and she is a real leader on this team, and she comes here with a very moving backstory that we hope to get into a little bit here tonight with the tragic passing of a very close friend of hers, a longtime boyfriend, Nate Rhodes, in an auto accident back in January of 2022. And that was obviously weighing very heavily on her, but made the decision to come back to school, which was something that she remembered, of course, that Nate had a great passion for, and it always really pushed for her. And so that was a big part of the decision, and she has really delved back into getting back into school and playing volleyball. And we do want to talk a little bit more about Nate's Place Wellness Center, which is a tremendous charity, a tremendous foundation started by Nate's parents, dealing with helping young people dealing with issues of mental health and substance abuse. And we hope to, of course, provide more details about that as the lead now 2-1 in favor of the Pirates. But you can learn more about that tremendous work and that foundation started by Nate Rhodes' parents at natesplacewellnesscenter.org. And we encourage you to look into that. They continue to look both for volunteers and for donations to continue that great work that they are looking to start.
Short free ball here.
On the far side, Olswang off the block, but the Raiders scrambling and Garza able to send it over. Back to Murdoch off the block. Garza keeps it alive. Bunker sets from the back row. McFadden with the partial whiff. They try the other side with Ibbotson.
Just a terrific decision there by Nevada Knowles. She opts to not go back to Murdoch here. We'll see it. We'll have a little bit of time as Nevada goes with the back set. One-on-one, nobody there. Hello from Robin Hester up here in the booth. And Ventura out to a 3-1 lead quickly here in set two.
And with Rogelio on serve, dipping in front of Dukoski. Off the block, and Olswang gets it back for the Raiders, 3-2. And that will bring the serve to Cash Olswang. Just long. I got to tell you, Mike, that's a pretty easy ball to call because it was off the foot of the linesperson, and you got to know it's long. If it hits your foot, it's a pretty clear indicator. Amelie Zubia will serve.
I'm interested to know what the rule is because technically, I mean, if he's out, does that mean the ball's out, or is he in play? That ball is long.
Olswang just
up to 5-2.
And now it's the Raiders struggling to get into system a little bit. That set came from the back row for Bunker. Dukoski. Good pass. Bunker looking for Mobley.
You know what we need? We need a rules official.
Joust ball. Dukoski there. Mobley tries to get some air under it. Knowles looking for the cross court and fires it wide. 5-3.
Out.
Are you suggesting we need like our Mike Pereira up here?
That's exactly what
I got to tell you, Mike, you've got a lot of Mike Pereira in you. I think you're pretty good on the rules. Knowles off of Olswang. Well, I'll tell you, Pirate fans, that's a setter in Nevada Knowles. Pretty good hitting.
Pretty good vert.
Right. Knowles, the returning sophomore, quick set in the middle. Pirates on the scramble, Rogelio, and Murdoch will arc it over. Looking for Gaglio in the middle. No, they go wide with McFadden. Partially blocked from the back row. Murdoch, good job by Bunker trying to keep it alive, but it falls.
Well, you don't see a lot of back row attacks set up. And Murdoch's such a weapon wherever she is at. You know, she elected to not free ball it over. She got a swing on it the time before, and that time it's a real swing on it, right to the point.
Murdoch on serve. Give and go for Mobley, and trouble for Zubia on the pass.
Zubia just trying to find some error there, and kind of wrong for her libero.
Zubia, back set, Knowles up the line. Pirates responding in the second set. They have doubled up Moorpark early at 8-4. And Mike, some nice adjustments for the Pirates, and obviously a lot cleaner start to this second set. Montoya will serve. Koski and Bunker, they go back to the slide with Gaglio. Murdoch able to keep it alive. Knowles with the bump set, and the Pirates will have to send it over.
It's a terrific bump set. You know, nobody home there, but an opportunity to absolutely hit that ball, but nobody there. It's a free ball over. It's a point for Moorpark.
Yeah, Gaglio coming from the back row again. And the Raiders have done a good job of bringing up the attack from that back row, and it's been highly successful. It'll be interesting to see if the Pirates make an adjustment as this match wears on. Zubia, quick set in the middle. Mulville. Dukoski gets a piece of it. Now it's the Raiders that will try to send it over, but Olswang with the partial whiff. 9-5. Knowles will serve. Ibbotson back on to replace Zubia. And you see Knowles now makes the move, and she will move back to setter as Zubia heads off. Inside the line. 10-5.
We'll see this here at the very end. She goes down the line, and that one's in.
Knowles came in with 29 service aces on the season. Timeout on the floor. 10-5 in set number 2. It's Ventura College Volleyball here on SoCalCollegeSports.com. Knowles will serve. The Pirates with the 10-5 lead. Taking on Moorpark here from Ventura. Hard serve from Knowles and McFadden. Back to Dukoski, who has to bump set from the back row. Now the Pirates having some trouble. Murdoch kept alive by Mobley. Olswang on the attack. Murdoch scrambling. She's got it back set. Looking for Ibbotson. both teams scrambling, but it's the Pirates who close the deal with Kylie Ibbotson.
That one straight down. Had a great job of getting that pass in system. And Knowles knows what to do with it.
Koski. Olswang has that one sent back by Ibbotson and Mulville. Now the Pirates with a chance to attack. Mulville blocked by Gaglio, but Rogelio there. Raiders looking for the dink, and Ibbotson tries to give it back, but into the net, 11-6.
It's a great job here by Gaglio in the middle. She knows the quick set's coming. And actually, that wasn't Gaglio. That was the outside hitter coming in.
Yeah. I believe that was Olswang.
I think you're right.
She ousted ball, but net contact from Moorpark, and the Pirates pick up the point. Back up 12-6. Well, I think if you're Brad Lyons, you have to like this response in set number 2. After the Pirates drop set number 1, 25-20, but they have the 12-6 lead. Avery Carter to serve to Koski. Bunker will work it across. Olswang and contact on the block. So the ball goes long, but it's off the block, and the Raiders get the point at 12-7. Floater from Bunker again.
Good pass.
Back set. Ibbotson hammers it down, and Kylie Ibbotson, the Moorpark product.
Well, you have to respect Murdoch being a threat on the net. And that's going to free up one-on-one on the outside. The block is late getting there, and it's an easy swing and crush ball.
Yeah, Kylie Ibbotson, we talk about the athleticism of Kayla Murdoch, but when talking about Kylie Ibbotson, Brad Lyons quickly to mention that she's a multi-sport athlete and brings a lot of those same qualities as the Raiders get the kill. It's 13-8.
What, high jumper?
Tall, athletic.
Well, I have the tall, not necessarily the athletic.
Well, at least you got one. I'm 0 for 2. I'm in trouble. Murdoch on the slide, but Mobley able to keep it alive, gets it back on the set. Rogelio, that might have gone long, but keeps it alive. Murdoch tries to redirect and misses wide. And the Raiders creep back within 4 at 13-9. Trouble for Murdoch on the pass again. Rogelio tracks it down, and Carter sends it over. Back set coming up. It's McFadden too strong. 14-9. Zubia returns, so Knowles will move to the front row. And now you've got Morrison along with Knowles and Murdoch on that front row for the Pirates. Into the net for Zubia.
Some of those errors starting to creep up here for Ventura in set 2. Been pretty clean up to this point.
Yeah, this can turn into a nail-biter pretty quick if you're Ventura. Right now it's a 4-point lead, but if you're the Pirates, you definitely don't want to go down 2-0. Koski on serve. Zubia trying to keep it alive, and Rogelio flies in and at least sends it over. Mobley trying to take something off. Rogelio keeps it alive again. 50-50 ball, and the Raiders this time get it.
Nobody home on that far side.
14-11.
It's a heady play here by Nevada. She immediately goes to the referee to go get the towel, buy a little time, disrupt the rhythm. That's some savvy right there.
I'll tell you, how about the way that Rogelio just flies all over the
Incredible.
floor? And you go back to something, and I don't know if we had it on camera, but you saw Rogelio out there pumping up her teammates after set number 1. And you can see what an emotional leader she is for this team, both in her demeanor, but also in her style of play as well. Zubia, confusion there with Morrison. Pirates miss out on the attack. Now it's the Raiders back. Gaglio has that set back. Raiders scrambling. Gaglio sends it long, trying to arc for that back line. Big point for the Pirates, who push it back out to 4.
Pretty good turnout here today in the Pirates Cove.
We're trying that out.
Are we trying to rename this?
Murdoch into the net. Another service error.
Well, it's the AEC, right? The Athletic Event Center.
I believe that's technically it. I know it's the VC
Well, the
Sportsplex.
Sportsplex for football.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I think Pirates Cove has a little better ring to it than that. Rogelio Carter from about 10 feet back. Looking for the sideline and missed it wide. And all of a sudden the Raiders are within 2.
Athletic Events Cove.
Pirates Cove, though, are we in danger? As that one is a little bit long from McFadden, and the Pirates pick up a quick cheap point there and push it back out to 3. Pirates Cove, are we getting in danger of an infraction with Disney? Because let me tell you something, you don't want to go down that road.
Hey, we're not including the word Caribbean.
I don't know much, but I know you want to stay away from that. McFadden too strong on the pass. But the joust ball, Murdoch lays out. Zubia able to play it back. Bunker in the middle. Olswang arcs for the back row. Knowles 5 feet back. Easy dig for McFadden. Off the block, it's Mobley. 16-14.
It's a great job tooling that block.
Pirates have led by as many as 6, but now it's 2. And Mobley will serve. Floater to Murdoch. Knowles off the block, and it's a clean block for the Raiders.
Yeah, Knowles just gets stuffed here. We're going to have a timeout call. It's a great job. Is that Olswang?
It was Olswang. 16-15. Pirates with a 1-point lead. Timeout on the floor. It's Ventura College Volleyball on the VC Sports Network and SoCalCollegeSports.com. Pirates lead down to 1 at 16-15. Moorpark on top, 1-0. Conference opener for both teams. And the Pirates trying to stay unbeaten, coming in the top team in the South, number 2 in the state at 12-0. They've got their hands full so far. High arcer from Mobley. Zubia with the back set. Knowles tries the dink. Dukoski there. Quick set to Gaglio, block back. From the back row.
Looked like an illegal touch.
They angle for Zubia, but the illegal touch from Mobley. And the Pirates back out to a 17-15 lead, and Knowles will serve. Knowles went on a good run toward the end of game 1. It was not enough, but this might be arguably the server that you would want if you're the Pirates, if you could choose one. Good pass from McFadden, but confusion on the set. Bunker and Gaglio not on the same page.
Yeah, they're trying to get Gaglio on that slide. And she's been pretty successful early on, but haven't seen it in a while here from Moorpark.
Nevada Knowles will serve. Another good pass. There is the slide from Gaglio, but Rogelio positioned well. Murdoch from the back row. Great dig by Dukoski. Redirected over by Gaglio. The Pirates back on the attack as Knowles will send it over. Off the block. Gaglio partially whiffed, but gets it over. Looking for Carter. Murdoch from 10 feet back. Ibbotson arcs it for the back row. From the back row again, this time it's McFadden off the block. Mulville can't get the clean block, and Moorpark now within 2.
And she's moving. Doesn't get clean penetration, and now it's a point. 2-point advantage for Ventura. Oh.
Mulville on the slide. Dug out. Pirates trying to keep it alive. Garza will get the finish. And now the Raiders creep within 1 at 18-17.
This is a terrific dig here on this hit. I mean, that is a clean shot and a dig for Moorpark, which ends up resulting in a point.
Knowles redirects and finds the floor.
That is a heady play from Nevada.
Well, we talked in the first set about the strength of this team, the hitting percentage being among the very best in the state, and a lot of that has to do with the split-second decisions made by Nevada Knowles, by Amelie Zubia, the setters for this team. And right there, what a great read from Knowles. Laying out its bunker, and the Raiders stay alive for the moment in the center. Mulville.
Net contact?
I believe that was the call. Mulville was looking for the near side, and the call came in before that ball had landed. So it's net contact, but of more importance for Pirate fans, it's a point for the Pirates either way, and a 20-17 lead. Olswang tries to play it off the block and does. Battling against Ibbotson on that near side as the Raiders in the white shirts.
Man, that was close.
Working from right to left here in set number 2.
The right call.
Murdoch gets it back from Knowles. Well, when the Pirates could stay in system with Murdoch and Knowles working together, that is going to be a recipe for success.
Gets right in between the block. Double late coming over, and Murdoch hammers it home.
Yeah, that is one of, for Pirate fans, too few really clean sets for the Pirates, but started with a good pass and a perfect set, and Rogelio off the tape. 22-18. Pirates will take it. Autumn Rogelio tied for fourth, I should say, on the team in aces with 10. Well, make it 11. And that one came at a huge time. Going after Olswang. Garza denied. Back to McFadden, who's denied. Pirates with great blocking. Olswang takes a little something off. Carter there. Murdoch on the line. Pirates within 2. 23-18. They're 2 points away from evening this up. Moorpark wants to talk it over. Timeout on the floor. Ventura on a run. You're watching Ventura College Volleyball on the VC Sports Network and SoCalCollegeSports.com. Ventura 2 points away at 23-18, looking to even up this matchup. And the set comes from the back row, and the block sent wide. Raiders
Just
get it
barely.
back at 23-19. Olswang will get ready to serve. Raiders looking for a run, running out of time in set number 2. Swang looking for Murdoch, or just long. 24-19. I'll tell you, Olswang did not miss by much, Michael. Game of inches. And now the Pirates can finish it out, leading at 24-19. Zubia on serve. Olswang on the pass. And the Raiders send it over. Back to Murdoch, off the block and wide, and the Pirates have evened it up at a set apiece.
Look at this beautiful bump set from Rogelio, and Murdoch does the rest. Tools it off the block, big swing, set 2 in the books. It goes to the Pirates, and we're not at a set all.
Set number 3, set to get underway. Carter will serve. It'll be Carter with Rogelio, Knowles, along with Murdoch, Mulville, and Morrison. Rogelio lays out again. And yeah, Michael, I think you're exactly right. I want to correct that. It was Mulville and Ibbotson with Knowles in the front row as Moorpark takes the 1-0 lead to get us going in set number 3. And we've seen that a couple of times from Rogelio, just so aggressive, going after everything, but a couple of balls that I think you're right, Michael, probably would have gone long. Murdoch plays it off the block to even it up.
Well, better to be aggressive than have a ball eat you up. This bump set here from Rogelio, Murdoch.
And now Morrison does come in to replace Mulville. Meanwhile, Garza, McFadden, Dukoski, Bunker, Tried to set the rest. Olswang on the floor for the Raiders. Rogelio ready to serve. Dukoski. Bunker has to set it from back as McFadden tries to take a little off. Ibbotson looking for the back row. Garza, too strong. Pirates take the 2-1 lead. Well, that time it's the Raiders with some trouble getting things started in their offense. And the Pirates take advantage. More trouble on the pass. Olswang handcuffed by the serve of Rogelio. The Pirates grab the 3-1 lead early.
Yeah, zero platform there. And Rogelio with a great float serve, really eating up her opponent.
Dukoski, good pass. Looking for McFadden, who fires it long. She wanted it to be called off the block, but that call not coming.
Yeah, I don't think so.
4-1. Ventura on an early run in set number 3. Rogelio continues on serve. Bunker moving back. Back to McFadden on the run. The Pirates keep it alive. Knowles pushes it over. Olswang looking for the back line. Just long. Pirates on a run. Does Adam Black think about a quick timeout in set number 3? The Pirates have grabbed an early 5-1 lead. McFadden from 5 feet back. Another dig for Rogelio. Murdoch pumps it just long. Seen a couple from Murdoch go a little bit long, and that's not a huge surprise, but the way they've been really going after in the back row, and they do there again, I think she's just really keyed up, Michael. Has that one blocked at the point by Garza.
That's a tough set to deal with. I mean, you know exactly where it's going to be, and Murdoch really doesn't have an opportunity. Actually, I mean, she was just blocked by the tape there.
Morrison has that sent back. Ibbotson arcs for the back line. Mobley off the block. Here come the Pirates. Knowles quick set in the middle. Morrison tries to take something off. Flat-footed from Murdoch. Back set, McFadden blocked. We'll try the other side with Mobley, who's able to play it off the block. 3-point run for the Raiders. And now it's 5-4. Olswang gets ready to serve. All kinds of trouble for Carter, but the Pirates still on the attack. Mobley looking to go cross court, missed it wide.
Terrific job of judgment there. They seem to have had a Knowles saying, hey, that's going out. As soon as she hits it, she knew the angle was not going to be good.
And Knowles moves to the front row with Zubia coming on. Good pass from Olswang. Mobley trying to dink again, but Morrison anticipates. Again, Murdoch flat-footed. Hits it backing up. Garza blocked. Joust ball.
I think that was Nevada.
Yeah, Knowles getting the net. 6-5. Larissa Dukoski, freshman out of El Camino Real High School. Back set, Murdoch.
And right now, the last 2 balls that Murdoch has hit, they have gone long, and that could be attributed to a little fatigue here. They really are making her work. Go back to the first set. It was all Murdoch in terms of target acquisition for Moorpark.
And Mike, that last attack in particular looked to be pretty well in system for the Pirates. One that Murdoch, I imagine, would tell you she'd like to have back. Rogelio lets it go, and it's just long. Pirates back out in front.
Was there a touch here? Nope.
And Kayla Murdoch will serve from nearby Thousand Oaks, but even nearer by if you're from Moorpark. Carter redirects. In the middle, Gaglio and Zubia is there. Knowles off the block.
What a great job by Nevada. Knowles, no system, no problem. Quick step close, gets a nice swing on it, goes through the block, down on the Moorpark side.
8-6.
Tough
Just
serve.
dug out by Olswak, and Dukoski sends it to the back row. Back to Knowles, who go off the block again. Working against Gaglio and Mobley.
Terrific pass in system. Knowles puts it away.
9-6. Just long from Murdoch. Boy, that was very close to catching part of the line. 9-7. McFadden on serve. Carter. Gaglio on the slide, and Rogelio takes it off the shoulder. Well, the slide continues to be effective for both teams.
That changes the angle up, and Rogelio pretty well placed, but the angle causing some trouble.
Again, they continue to work Murdoch on the serve, and Zubia forced to bump it over. Mobley, Rogelio, terrific dig. Zubia tried to redirect, looking for the center dump, but found the net instead, and we're all tied up at 9.
A couple times now, set's been a little off there, Zubia.
And after trailing 5-1 early, in set number 3, Moorpark had scaled the mountain and tied it up, but just that quickly, Ventura back out in front.
You could not time a better error from the service line for Moorpark if you're Ventura.
Jocelyn Montoya on to serve for Ventura with Zubia and Murdoch. The back row. Bunker. Cross for Mobley. Carter well positioned. Knowles looking to go cross court. It does.
What a play. Look at Knowles.
That is so cagey.
Knowles, the double block is there. She goes hard angle off the tape and down. What a play.
And that's a player that when we talked to Coach Brad Lyons, I will remind everyone we're gushing about the athleticism, and with good reason. But how about the heady, cagey play that she brings as well? That attack goes long, and the Pirates with a 3-point run now lead at 12-9. Zubia. They're going to go back to Knowles, and that time rejected Gaglio and Mobley. 12-10. Raiders break the run back within 2.
Great response. Gaglio, one-handed block, denying Knowles.
We don't give Knowles some credit because I think she was saying, I'm going to keep going with this attack until you show that you can stop it. Blocked once again by Gaglio. So the defense of Ryan Gaglio helping to bring Moorpark back. They're within 1.
That looked like it went off the tape.
Okay.
Upon further review.
12-11. Back to Knowles. The dink. But Dukoski there. They'll try Mulville in the middle. Sent back. The Raiders match the 3-point run. They're tied at 12. Let's watch the replay here. And again, Gaglio in the area. And it was that the tape, or was that Gaglio? Hard to tell completely from that angle. Maybe a little bit of both, but either way, we're tied at 12 with a timeout on the floor. Set tied at 12, match tied, 1 set apiece. Well, one set apiece, 12 all in the third set. I guess that's about as even as you can get.
Well, we expected a barn burner. We certainly have one here tonight, tied up at a set all.
Yeah, these two teams, identical records a season ago, and figure to battle it again in the Western States South here in 2022. Zubia sets from about 10 feet back. Knowles. Mobley can't find the handle. Pirates back out in front. Well, it looks like the Pirates are going to try and ride Nevada Knowles to a third set win here, try to take the 2-1 lead. But it has been pretty much all Nevada Knowles all the time. Gaglio, flat-footed and arcs it long. Quick 2-point run, Pirates back out in front.
And this is the server that can go on huge runs for the Pirates.
Big lineup on the floor as Knowles moves to the back row with Ibbotson, Mulville, and Carter, and Murdoch.
I'll say a couple of aces here tonight already for Nevada Knowles. Puts her at 12. She came in with 10, tied with Rogelio in the season. Rogelio with an ace earlier. She has 11.
Yeah, Knowles actually came in with 29
aces
to lead the team. And I remember at least one, and I think you're right. It's a couple here tonight.
Well, my number is always unofficial.
Looking for the near side and just wide. Well, she heard us talking about aces. And her head a little bit.
Classic jinx.
Right?
Damn announcers. Turn off our microphones.
14-13. Gaglio on serve. Carter with some trouble. They'll have to go to the bump set. Carter off the block. And finds the floor, and that's a great change-up from Avery Carter.
How about the bump set there, right on the money for Rogelio, and it allows the hitter to do something with it.
15-13.
Great
Gibbs
serve.
in front. Mobley has to go all the way down to get it. Raiders scrambling. McFadden trying to find the back row and does. On the line. Brooke McFadden.
Just nobody home.
Flat-footed, out of system, but just finds the open floor. Drops it on the line. The Raiders within one. Rogelio. And Carter with the bump set. Now the Raiders with a free chance in the middle. Garza tries to play it off the block. And the Pirates back up two. That time it looked like Garza was trying to redirect and just found the tape.
Yep.
16-14. And Rogelio, who had a nice run on serve earlier in set number 3, with another chance. Dukoski. They'll go back to Garza in the middle. Garza gets the kill, and the Raiders back within one.
Quick set, one-on-one. I think Murdoch needs to cheat a little bit over there.
Knowles all the way across to Murdoch. No chance for Olswang. And Murdoch, who's maybe gotten a little bit of a blow here in set number 3 with so much work to Knowles. And we'll see if that maybe gets Kayla Murdoch going. 17-15. Looking for Mobley. Off the block. Raiders back to work. McFadden able to play it off the block and get the Raiders within one. Marissa Dukoski set to serve. Nail biter here from Ventura in set number 3. 17-16. Floater from Dukoski. Zubia. They'll go all the way across to Knowles, plays it off the block again, and that's been the preferred shot of Nevada Knowles. And it continues to work.
Off the block right there, you see it. Tail end.
Mobley, anticipated by Carter. Murdoch from the back row. Olswang with the dig. Now Olswang in from the back row. Knowles. And the Raiders can't find the handle. Partially off the block, but then Olswang can't corral it. Pirates up 3, 19-16. Timeout on the floor on the VC Sports Network and SoCalCollegeSports.com. Kayla Murdoch will serve for the Pirates. 19-16. Ventura on top. Interesting to think about these two teams. They look ahead to no doubt eyeing another postseason appearance. And last season, both these teams stopped just one step shy of the championship as Knowles looks for the far sideline. Dukoski positioned well, and they work it back to McFadden, who finishes. But the Pirates fell in 5 sets to Canyons. And Moorpark, it was even more heartbreaking. They were up 2 sets against San Diego Mesa, and Mesa came back. Moorpark even had a lead in set number 3 before eventually falling in 5. Knowles tries to redirect Dukoski there again. Mobley off the block. Murdoch flying in from the back row and sends it long, 19-18. Mike, I think I see an adjustment here with Larissa Dukoski when Knowles over on that right side and trying to give some support maybe behind that block. And I think Adam Black making the statement, we're going to try and see if somebody else can beat us here in set number 3. But it's Knowles from 10 feet back. Zubia, quick set in the middle. Good read from Carter, back to Knowles. Tried to go cross court, great dig by McFadden, but Gaglio mistimes the leap. Montoya will serve. 20-18. That's a big point for the Pirates. The push from McFadden sails long, 21-18. Couple of miscues for Moorpark at the worst possible time. And the Pirates will take it and take the 3-point lead. Some trouble on the pass, and Olswang forced to attack from the back. Knowles. McFadden tries the dig, sends it wide. Pirates on a 3-point run. They lead at 22-18. This is a great response. Timeout on the floor. 22-18. Yeah, going right back to what we saw before from Knowles on the cross court, and that time McFadden couldn't quite find the handle, and Mike, the Raiders just won't go away in this one, but the Pirates another good response here, and now it's 22-18. Montoya will come on to serve with Zubia, Murdoch, Carter, Knowles, and Mulville. And I think, Mike, here, if you get a chance and you're the Pirates, how do you not go to Nevada Knowles? It's Mobley who gets the first chance off the block, but Bunker keeps it alive. Pirates back on the attack, bump set for Knowles. Tries to push it through the block. Redirect from Bunker. Montoya lays out but can't get there. And how about Bunker? Not just the redirect, but the dump back behind her. She got eyes in the back of her head or what? 22-19. Big point for the Raiders. Floater from Mobley. Zubia has to take it from the front. Back set for Knowles, who plays it off the block. Well, we don't have the luxury of the stats here tonight, but this is a big third set from Nevada Knowles. Long from Knowles, 23-20. Ryan Gaglio set to serve. Murdoch with the pass. They'll go back to Murdoch coming in from the back row. Finds the tape instead. 23-21. Well, Moorpark hanging around. 23-21 Ventura. Good pass from Murdoch. Knowles will set this time. They try to slide with Mulville. Raiders scrambling but can't get there. That was a terrific effort from Olswang, and Mobley laid out. But the Pirates get the point, and now they have set point at 24-21. Avery Carter set to serve for the Pirates. One-timer. Dukoski looking for Olswang, tools the block. 24-22. Raiders still alive. Knowles now working as the setter. Where will the Pirates look to go? They keep it in the middle with Mulville. So Mulville finishes it off. Pirates take the 2-1 lead. They've won the last two. And the teams will switch ends, and we will come back for set number 4 on the VC Sports Network and SoCalCollegeSports.com. Set number 4 coming up with the Pirates leading at 2-1, and mentioned to Brad Lyons when we talked this week that obviously he was aware this team had not even seen a set 5, and said, what do you tell your team when you get ready for set number 5? And talked a little bit about that moment. He said he just wants to reiterate one word to his team in a situation like that: poise. And that's what it's about. Remembering what you've been working on and staying focused on what you want to do, not making adjustments or trying all different things. But this is what you work for all season, to be aware of what you want to do and how you want to do it. And I think that Brad Lyons has to be happy with the way his team has responded after going down 1-0. They have, for the most part, really set themselves and played cleaner in the last couple of sets, and this led to the 2-1 lead. Moorpark takes the early lead. 1-0 Knowles looking for Murdoch.
Hit the antenna.
Yep. And that set was a little bit wide of the mark, and for Murdoch, not able to pull up and get that one back online. 2-0. Good start for Moorpark, with the serve into the net for Bunker. That's tough if you're the Raiders. You're off to the good start, and you'd really like to make them earn it. But Bunker finds the net. The error gets the Pirates on the board, and Rogelio will serve. Olswang with the pass. Sliding to her right, it's McFadden. The Pirates can go back on the attack. Murdoch from the jump stop. Back to Murdoch. Has to redirect.
Great angle.
Olswang. Rogelio lays out. Off the block. Ibbotson keeps it alive. Murdoch continuing to work, tries the dink this time. Knowles tries the dump. Bump set for Olswang, and that time Rogelio can't keep it alive.
Murdoch absolutely gassed. It's a good job. Good decision there by Knowles, but just better play from Moorpark, able to get the point.
Olswang will serve. Good pass from Carter. Ibbotson flying in. And into the scorer's table. Ibbotson gets the kill. 3-2. Amelie Zubia will come on. And will shift the attack for the Pirates. Bunker moving back, flat-footed. It's McFadden. Back set for Knowles off the block.
It should be 4.
Zubia tries the dump. Dukoski there. Garza has that one dug out by Rogelio, and Murdoch will finish. Well, they're testing the endurance. Kayla Murdoch getting a lot of work to start set number 4.
Well, Knowles, after the massive run there from Murdoch that was denied or dug out, saw that her big hitter was a little bit gassed. So she went to a couple setter dumps, goes away from her a couple times, allows her to regenerate. You see the kill there from Murdoch. The point that time goes to Moorpark, 4-3.
Mobley able to play it off the block, and now Dukoski will serve. Murdoch moving up. Zubia on the move. It's Knowles up the line.
What a swing. Watch this swing here from Nevada. Knowles going to go right up the line. Big time.
I mean, man, we saw her last set finish it off going cross court a couple of times. Now she takes it straight up the line. Bunker keeps it alive. Gaglio off the block. The Pirates with a chance. Murdoch from the back row. Great dig from Dukoski. Zubia. Bump set to Knowles. Goes up the line on the near side this time.
Again, a couple really big swings here. Again, Nevada goes down the line, avoids the block. Nothing you can do.
Well, last set, we saw Knowles joust ball, one-timer, net contact, and the Pirates now take a 6-4 lead. Started to say last set, we saw Knowles playing most of her attacks off the block. And now a couple of times, notably in set number 4, she's working around the block for clean kills. And it's 6-4, so a great adjustment from Nevada Knowles. And easy to see why they're so excited about the job that she has done going back to last year and now this year leading this team. And what a bright future she has in front. I'm sure continuing her volleyball career at the next level. Gaglio off of Zubia.
You know, Jeff, you and I talked about it in between sets. Got to get Gaglio going.
That is a good swing from the middle for Ryan Gaglio.
And of course, to get the middle going, you have to have the passing in place, and the passing really hasn't been there for Moorpark since set 1.
And McFadden into the net, but what's the call? We're going to have McFadden serve again. And into the net. I knew that was going to draw a reaction from the crowd. It's a Rasheed Wallace special, I think, if you ask the crowd here.
Ball didn't lie, apparently.
Well, I'm sure that's what they would tell you over in the Ventura section. 7-5. And Montoya on to serve for Ventura. Bunker works it to Mobley, who again is able to play it off the block. And the Raiders still within 1 at 7-6. Raiders trying to avoid dropping their second match in a row. They lost in their last outing at Santa Monica, losing in 5 sets. Carter. They get it back to Gaglio, just sent it long. 8-6. Moorpark took the first 2 sets in the matchup at Santa Monica before dropping the last 3.
Man, that was close. Look at that.
So this would be another tough one after Moorpark took set number 1. Murdoch goes down to keep it alive but sends it over. Raiders right back on the attack. Knowles keeps it alive. Murdoch coming in from the back row. They got a little bit of the tape. Moorpark with the point. They're back within 1 at 8-7.
It was tape and Gaglio in the middle.
And Gaglio will serve. Good pass from Rogelio. Carter. Another dig for Murdoch, but it's back over. Raiders can go back on the attack. Bunker. Raiders out of system. McFadden from the back row. Looking for the dump, and Knowles angles for the near side.
Nice play from Knowles. Talk about eyes behind the back of your head.
Yeah, that is very similar to the play we saw moments ago from Brooke Bunker. 9-7. Avery Carter ready to serve for the Pirates. Floats for the back row. Bump set. Joust ball. Ibbotson sends it over. Raiders back on the attack. Garza for the corner.
Missed opportunity there for the Pirates. That joust ball didn't really end up like the Pirates would have liked. Garza puts it away right in your living room.
Yeah, between the block. That was a nice job by Valentina Garza. 9-8. Brooke Bunker will serve. Rogelio. Knowles to Murdoch. Familiar sight for Pirate fans. Pass from Rogelio, the set from Knowles, and here comes Murdoch getting up there for the kill.
Plenty of vert on that one, gets on top of it, and on top of the block, Pirates back up 2.
10-3, Mike. Off the tape.
I don't think that got over. Didn't matter.
But it's Morrison with the one-timer. Rare kill for Brianna Morrison. Right place, right time, and a great decision. Hammers it down, 11-8. Pirate lead is 3. That's their biggest of the 4 set. Quick set. Garza tries to take a little something off.
Pancake.
Rogelio laid out.
Wow.
But didn't quite get there.
I'm going to say she didn't get underneath, and I thought she did.
Can't. Just wide from Olswang. 12-9.
Man, they're really going after the ref.
Yeah, what'd that guy ever do? 12-9. Zubia will serve for the Pirates. Looking for the bump set. McFadden goes cross court.
Good angle.
12-10. It has been tight throughout. Bukowski, Rogelio moving up. Back set. Murdoch gets the kill off the block. Kayla Murdoch having a big fourth set. The Pirate lead is 3 at 13-10, and we'll see Kayla Murdoch on serve. Work in the middle again, Gaglio. Knowles wins the 50-50 ball. Quick leaping from Knowles. Again, the great vision for Knowles finding the floor.
Goes to the pogo stick, and Pirates up 4, timeout Moorpark.
Raiders come out with Bunker, Gaglio, McFadden, Tikoski, Olswang, and Mobley on the floor. Mike, we talked a little bit at the top. This is a Raider team that really only goes about 7, maybe 8 deep as a general rule. And will fatigue be a factor? Service ace for the Pirates, and the lead now 15-10. This has been a grueling pace here tonight for these two teams. Mobley off the block, but Carter keeps it alive. Knowles flat-footed, dug out by Bunker. Off the block for Mobley. Bunker with the back set. McFadden going to the dink.
Perfectly placed.
15-11. Let's set the Pirate lineup for you with Morrison, Zubia, and Knowles on the front line. Murdoch, Carter, and Rogelio round out the 6 for the Pirates. Zubia, Carter moving up. Rogelio, that was probably going long. She knows it. Another chance. Off the block for Mobley. A break for the Raiders. And after the Pirates momentarily took a lead of 5, it's now 15-12 with McFadden to serve. And McFadden coming back with an ace. As it looked like Rogelio unable to judge that one. 15-13. All right, back to Rogelio. Good pass. Back set Knowles. McFadden gets enough of it, but the Raiders will have to play from the back row. Pirates with another attack. Knowles goes to the dink. Bunker anticipates it. Shot off the block. Bump set for Knowles!
Look at that.
I mean, she can show you the hard swing, Mike.
I mean, the game just moves at a different speed. She knows where everybody's placed, and she places it perfectly back to a three-point advantage for the Pirates.
That is a ball that's so easy to get a little too much air under it and send it wide. But great touch. 16-13. They continue to work the near side with Mobley. Gets a piece of the block. 16-14. Tyler Mobley to serve for Moorpark, another floater. Good pass from Murdoch. Mulville has that one sent back. Knowles!
Man.
Just the standing leap. That jump set that you were talking about, but gets enough air and able to hammer it off the block, and the Pirates go back up 3 at 17-14.
That close step along with that arm and the whip.
Off the tape.
Deadly combo.
Trouble for Mobley, but the Raiders are able to send it over. Quick set. Mulville has it sent back. Great block.
Man.
Battling with Gaglio.
Total roof job there.
Let's see here. I saw Gaglio there. No, it's actually.
Full-swing.
Yeah, Olswing. Murdoch. Bunker. Garza has to send it over. Looking for Ibbotson. And Ibbotson able to tool the block 18-15.
Great back set here from Knowles. The block is late getting there one-on-one, and Olswing can't contain it.
Well, Mike, how much of that is a little bit you show them the middle attack moments ago, and then that obviously opens it up to a certain degree. Mobley can't handle the pass. Good serve from Carter. 19-15. Pirates with their largest lead of the 4 set. Garza with Knowles there. One-timer from Murdoch sent long. Bunker to serve, 19-16, the Pirates on top. Back set for Ibbotson. And the swing from Olswang finds the tape, and the Pirates now lead at 20-16. And I want to make a quick point. After some trouble in the first set, I think you got to be impressed with the pass on serve from Murdoch for the most part over these last 3 sets. And a nice adjustment.
Indeed, the passing's been better, but you go back to that point, and again, Knowles makes a terrific decision and sets up a one-on-one block situation that leads to a point, and that time Moorpark answers back.
McFadden plays it off the block, 20-17. Off the tape and wide for Olswang. A couple of service errors here in this 4th set. It's a little warm here in the gym, and the word we get is that it's hotter down on the floor. We're up here, and it's pretty warm, and it's not any cooler down there. Zubia.
Doesn't make me feel any better.
They go to Mobley. Changes it up off the block, 21-18, Dukoski to serve. Knowles.
Wow.
What a dig from Bunker. One-timer from Gaglio. Zubia dinks it over. From the back row.
Great dig.
Olswang dug out, but a whip on the set by Zubia.
That's a great dig, and man, the Raiders needed that point to go their way. Trailing it by 2 still, 4 points away from defeat.
21-19. Marissa Dukoski readies to serve. Rogelio goes down to get it. Murdoch plays it off the block.
Man, what a great pass here from Rogelio. Let's watch this point in its entirety. And this is a perfect pass and not an easy serve to deal with. Off the block and down.
Coming from the back row, it's Mobley. Pirates on the attack. Knowles can't get it over the tape. 22-20. Well, we're going to go down to the wire here, Michael.
I wonder if Nevada Knowles is maybe a little fatigued right now. Not a lot of lift on that last kill attempt. Puts it into the twine.
McFadden on serve. Rogelio. And net contact from Zubia. Now it is a 1-point game. 22-21. Timeout on the floor. The Pirates want to talk it over. Set 4. Pirates trying to close it out. You're watching Ventura College Volleyball on the VC Sports Network and SoCalCollegeSports.com. (22-21). Pirates with the lead. McFadden will serve for Moorpark. And again, it's Rogelio on the pass. Bump set from Murdoch. Pirates out of system. The Raiders with a chance.
Double tap.
A whistle and a double tap against Moorpark. Big point for the Pirates.
Yeah.
23-21.
It's not a clean set there.
Well, you had everything go the way you want if you're the Raiders there with the serve and the initial chance for the Pirates. And you had your chance. But the double tap, 23-21. Quick set, they go middle with Gaglio. 23-22. Mobley will serve for Moorpark. Brianna Morrison. I thought I heard Morrison had come on, but now I don't see her on the floor. Good pass from Rogelio. Going to Knowles. Here come the Raiders. Olswang arcs for the back row. Zubia on the move. Carter has to arc it over. Go to Gaglio on the slide. Took a little something off, Mike, just enough to work it off the block. We are all tied at 23.
Change that angle. Really pays dividends. The slide can be so effective.
Knowles with the pass, gets it back. And off the block. Massive from Nevada Knowles.
Cracking the whip again. That is a huge point at a huge juncture in this match. Match point for the Pirates.
Well, she gets the pass, she gets the kill. If she could have set herself, I'm sure she would have found a way to do it.
Well, a chance to close things out on her serve.
Knowles to serve. Bump set. Olswang. Here come the Pirates. Carter this time. And off the pass from Dukoski. The Pirates close it out 25-23. And it's Avery Carter that finishes it.
Well, an impressive performance throughout for the Pirates. Outside of the first set where, they showed signs of life. They were able to battle, make things close, but they made the proper adjustments. Murdoch did not start off well, but what do great teams do? They find a way.
Yeah, and it speaks to the depth of this team and that, Kayla Murdoch is just a scintillating freshman talent for this team, but team is a lot about a couple of returning sophomores, most notably Nevada Knowles. And you really saw that leadership tonight, what a special player she is. Really on those last couple of sets, she just took the reins and brought this win home. This Pirate team moves to 13-0 on the season. You go back to Brad Lyons' first year here, 2013. That team went 2-21. And since then, he has really built this program 3 different 18-win seasons, and they seem poised to improve on that number as both these teams look ahead to what you would have to believe is a postseason appearance. But the Pirates, they're not going to tell you that, but they have some big dreams for this season, and they're thinking ahead and thinking about getting further than they did last year.
Yeah, we talked with Coach Lyons before the game and said, "Hey, you guys looking pretty good for a postseason run here." He goes like, "Well, I wouldn't go as far to say that, right." But he liked where it was at this point, and why not? You have 2 of the best players in state. It's a team that can make a run for sure.
Yeah, and you're going to get a lot more nights like this if you're Ventura with teams that absolutely can play and have talent. And there's more where this came from if you're Ventura. So this was a good test, and they ultimately passed, getting the 3-1 win, finishing it off with a thrilling 25-23 win. Step aside here, come back.
We would be remiss if we didn't give out our thank yous.
Yeah, absolutely. Starting with Brad Lyons, who took some time, and talking to us as well, and really appreciate the time talking to Brad. Enjoyed our conversation, of course. Jimmy Walker, AD here, and of course he is so instrumental in bringing all of the coverage on the VC Sports Network. I just want to make sure.
How about a shout out to Jimmy Walker? I mean, this kid takes over an athletic program, interim AD, and then makes it full-time AD. And a lot of the programs, you look at last year, postseason run for women's soccer, Coach Lyons and company trending in the right direction, poised at making a postseason run this season. Football always in the mix, and men's and women's basketball right there. This is something where
is he going to end up having to coach baseball this year?
Yeah, that's the word. So we wish him well in that endeavor as well. And well, thank you to Jimmy Walker, and what a great job he does here for the Pirates at Ventura.
Of course, our team tonight: Damian Wong, Austin Bordage, coming out and joining us on camera, and of course tonight's broadcast produced and directed by Mike Cepeda.
Thanks, bud.
All right, well, it's what we do. So once again, the Pirates final here, 3-1, 25-23, a thriller in set number 4, and we don't get the chance just yet to do a lot of volleyball coverage, but this was pretty good. So hopefully we'll get a more look at this team before it's all said and done this season. We look ahead to where this team might ultimately go. It figures to be an exciting campaign here for the Pirates in 2022. They stay undefeated, 13-0. Tough luck loss for Moorpark, their second loss in a row. They fall to 6-3, but don't think we've heard the last from the Raiders this season as well. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody, from Ventura. So long.